Ever since the day that you went away, you've been sending flowers, flowers to me, flowers today, flowers.
Hey guys, welcome and welcome to a glimpse into my life. My name is Daniel and I make lifestyle and commentary videos, and welcome back to my channel. I hope the camera frame is good because I can't really see myself right now. But yeah, as you can see from today's title, I will be doing my 2023 New Year's resolution. I'm showing you the date. It says it's January. That's what I'm showing you. I'll be doing my 2023 New Year's resolutions. And I have to say, it's a bit different. I don't think the goals themselves are that different, but my mindset itself has really changed coming into this new year. It has affected how I made my goals this year. To sum up the mindset change, I think it has gone from doing a lot of things to decide who I am, change to, first of all, who am I? Finding it, creating it, making it, being it, and then other things will naturally follow. So when I am secure with who I am as a person, then hobbies will be easier to find, goals will be easier to reach. I have that drive, I have that motivation behind it, because a lot of the things I was wanting to pick up new hobbies, I was wanting to do new things, but because I had no real, at least what I think is, I had no real goal for these different things in my head, just besides doing them, the motivation and the drive would finish very quickly, and I just, because of other struggles in my life, would find it very hard to continue. So I'm hoping that this mindset change may cause a difference in how I complete my goals and everything, but even if it doesn't, I feel pretty confident in it, because I just feel like I've come to a place in my life where I do need a change in how I see myself, a change in how I go about my everyday life, a change in how I attack my future and what I want to be, and making sure to prioritize my feelings and stuff like that, whatever. But that's the thing. So when I first personal goal is to reinvent my wardrobe. I've had goals in the past years to find my personal style, understand myself fashion wise and stuff like that. With that foundation this year, I'm hoping to be able to buy more things that is in line with what I found. Doesn't mean buying a lot of things in general, because I spent a lot of money this year and I don't want to do that again. Becoming ambidextrous or just increasing that skill, it's just something I've always wanted to do. I want to be able to catch things with my left hand. I can't do that. And why can't I? Why shouldn't I be able to do that? So yeah, third goal is to read 50 plus books. 4 is learning to cook and bake. I want to learn how to bake normal, just a plain cake, and then cookies. I want it to where it's so ingrained in my own head that I don't need to look at anything else. I want to be able to do it based off my own instincts and stuff like that. I just want to be able to trust myself to do things more spontaneously sometimes. So I think cooking is a way to do that, and also you need to eat to survive, so I think it's a good skill to have. Number 5 is to do shadow work and working on healing my inner child. I have a wounded inner child, and I think I've definitely carried that with me throughout my life, and it's time I let the baggage go. I don't feel like I can progress the way I want to progress, be the person who I want to be, with it still on my back. I don't think I can. Number 6 is to learn how to do my hair. As you can see, this is what I'm wearing in my hair, and this is probably the most complex natural hairstyle that I can do on my head, and that's not good. The last personal goal I have here is to do some type of hobby challenge. I haven't decided what that will be yet, but seeing as I was just talking about my hair, I could do some type of natural hair challenge where I tried different, more complex hairstyles over a period of time. Something like that, or another hobby that I'm really interested in. I would just like to immerse myself in something for a longer period of time. My one exercise goal is to become somewhat fit. By somewhat fit, I don't mean lean. I just feel not like I'm dying when I have to walk for 5 minutes. That's what I mean by somewhat fit. I don't mean going to the gym. I don't like the gym. The thought of the concept of a gym is I don't like that. Maybe I will in the future, but right now it's no. My schoolwork goals, I have 3. So the first one is to maintain a 3.7 GPA and higher. But to be honest, I don't really know how GPAs work. So this is very subject to change. Number 2 is to be consistent with my podcast. I started a podcast called Mostly Media and Other Things. I just want to be more consistent with that because I've taken like a really long months long break from it. And the whole point of that podcast was it to not have any upload schedule, so I don't feel any stress in regards to it, and I'm just doing it to give out my feelings, which I appreciate. But I am constantly consuming media, and I have a lot of thoughts about a lot of different things. So randomly recording something and putting it up there, that is no stress to me. So I should be able to be more consistent with something, even if I say no upload schedule, because I don't want to stress myself. Number 3 is to get a job. Doesn't matter what the job is, as long as I'm getting money. 1 is to write more. I don't know if you guys know, but I like to write. I like to write poems, I like to write stories, I like to write songs, and I just want to make sure I write more. Ever since I started university, I haven't written anything. 2 is to keep up Spanish. I did Spanish for 7 years. After all those years of doing it, I can't give myself an excuse to not continue to grow and not to come to a point where I'm comfortable speaking it. So that means I have to do things a lot more intentionally, do things a lot differently than would have been in school. 3 is a personality thing, just to be more blunt. Not blunt as in mean, just, I guess I use the wrong word here, but just more outspoken, be able to say what I'm thinking and not to talk myself out of saying what I'm thinking. Goal number 4 on the miscellaneous is to be more flexible than I've ever been in my life ever. I've started to lose my flexibility. Unfortunately, I can still do the same things that I've always been able to do, but I guess it's because I'm getting old. Because now, where other people would do it and they say it hurts and I never got it before, now I get it because I'm doing the same things, but all of a sudden it hurts. So I want to get to the point where it no longer hurts like it didn't before, and then doing it so consistently that I'm able to push myself even further than I did in the past. And then the last goal is to make a website, or at least thinking about it. Thank you for watching.